Why do cities like Lagos, Kinshasa, and Mumbai grow at lightning speed, yet millions of people live in homes made from scrap metal, without clean water or power? Across the globe, cities in lower-income and middle-income countries are expanding faster than ever. But what's really driving this change, and can these cities truly keep up? In this video, we'll explore urbanization in LICs and MICs. Low-income and middle-income countries, like Nigeria, India, and Brazil. You'll learn why people move into cities, what life is really like in informal settlements, and how some communities are improving their future, one toilet, one solar panel, and one school at a time. Let's begin with a crucial question. Why are so many people moving to cities in the first place? Why are cities growing so fast? Across Africa, Asia, and Latin America, millions of people are leaving the countryside and moving to cities. This is called rural-to-urban migration. And it's happening because cities offer something the countryside often can't. The promise of jobs, better healthcare, quality education, and ultimately, hope. In many rural areas, people might have to walk miles just to reach a basic school or clinic. Electricity might be unreliable, or completely unavailable. Clean water? Often hard to find. Internet access? Unlikely. So, when people hear about life in the city, where hospitals are nearby, schools are accessible, and jobs are available, it's no surprise they pack their bags and head for these urban centers. Take Lagos, Nigeria for example. Over 2,000 people approximately migrate there every single day. They arrive with ambition, but often find themselves ending up in crowded, quickly built settlements on the city's edge. Informal settlements, life on the edge. These new migrants rarely arrive in cities with enough money to rent a proper flat or buy land. So, they often build their own homes using whatever materials they can find, like corrugated iron, scraps of wood, even plastic sheets. These areas are called informal settlements, also commonly known as slums or shanty towns. They often sit on marginal land, steep hillsides, floodplains, or land near land dumps, simply because it's cheap or otherwise unused. Famous examples across the globe include Dharavi in Mumbai, Kibera in Nairobi, and Rocinha in Rio de Janeiro. Life in these places can indeed be challenging and dangerous. There's often no clean, piped water, no proper sewage system, and no organized rubbish collection. Fires can spread quickly through densely packed structures. Diseases like cholera and typhoid are sadly common. But here's the surprising and important part: conditions in these settlements can and do improve over time. In Dharavi, for example, residents now have increasing access to public toilets, cleaner water sources, and even internet cafes. A massive new toilet block built in 2022 now provides 111 modern toilets, showers, and laundry facilities for thousands of people. Some governments have even granted land ownership to families living in informal settlements. That security gives them the confidence and incentive to invest in and improve their homes with stronger brick walls, tiled floors, and even piped water connections. In Iwaya, Lagos, what started as an unplanned slum is gradually transforming into a more well-established neighborhood with proper roads, schools, and thriving businesses. Economic growth and inequality. Cities in LICs and MICs aren't just growing rapidly in physical size and population. They're also becoming powerful economic hubs for their nations. In Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, you'll find modern office towers, bustling banks, large shopping malls, and factories producing everything from clothes and shoes to electronics. Also, Freetown in Sierra Leone, for instance, is actively investing in new clean water systems, expanding solar power initiatives, and developing better recycling programs. These cities are becoming vibrant centers of innovation, diverse culture, and vital trade. However, it's also true that not everyone benefits equally from this rapid growth. While the wealthy often live in exclusive gated communities with air conditioning and 24-hour power, many others still live in severely overcrowded informal settlements without basic amenities like proper toilets or adequate schools. This stark contrast is called urban inequality. It's not just a matter of fairness, it creates significant challenges for the entire city. When large sections of the population don't have equitable access to essential healthcare, education, or clean water, the entire city suffers, from widespread disease outbreaks to increased crime rates and social unrest. Urban challenges and creative solutions. Rapid urbanization in LICs and MICs comes with huge, interconnected challenges. Let's break them down. Housing. Overcrowding is common, leading to tiny, often poorly built homes. But as we saw, when governments provide residents with land rights, it empowers them to invest in stronger, safer, and more permanent buildings. Clean water and sanitation. Millions of homes don't have direct access to taps or toilets. So, cities like Niamey in Niger are installing standpipes, shared, accessible water sources for entire communities. Charities and local councils are also building crucial community toilet blocks to dramatically reduce disease. Education and health. When too many people move into an area too quickly, existing schools and hospitals get severely overwhelmed. Class sizes explode. Clinics run out of space and resources. Solutions include mobile health clinics, large-scale school building programs, and vital teacher training initiatives, often funded by international aid and local partnerships. Energy. Millions of urban poor still rely on dangerous and inefficient fuels like kerosene or solid biomass, which cause severe indoor air pollution and widespread respiratory health problems. In response, affordable solar panels are being distributed and installed in places like Lusaka and Addis Ababa, providing clean, safer energy. Jobs. Many people work in the informal sector, selling goods on the street, repairing phones, or running small, unregistered stalls. These jobs are unregistered, meaning workers don't pay taxes or receive formal benefits like sick pay or pensions. Crucially, governments lose significant revenue from this informal economy, making it harder to fund essential public services like roads, schools, and clinics. But here's the hopeful part. More cities are now recognizing the importance of informal workers and creating dedicated zones where they can register, pay small fees, and trade legally, offering them greater security and contributing to the city's economy. Let's recap the incredible story of urbanization in LICs and MICs. It's a phenomenon largely driven by hope, the hope for better jobs, access to education, and improved healthcare. But this rapid growth also creates very real and complex challenges, from poor housing and lack of clean water to strained public services and deep inequality. Yet, even in the toughest conditions, people innovate and adapt. From rainwater harvesting tanks in Freetown to widespread solar panels in Nairobi, communities are actively finding and implementing their own creative solutions. City governments, dedicated charities, and resilient residents are increasingly working together to transform what were once called slums into vibrant, well-established neighborhoods, turning dreams into reality. So next time you hear about a slum, remember, behind every tin roof is a profound story of resilience, ambition, and incredible human change. Want to learn more about how cities grow and change across the globe? Then watch more on my channel. Just search iNewittAll on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe to stay curious. Thanks for watching.